Woo!
I definitely would need a flask for this.
Yeah, I know. I very largely annoyed one of the people that I played with because I actively kind of avoided using enchants and stuff like that early on in the season. Partially just because they were like extremely expensive, and partially just because I've kind of I've gotten to the point where my approach to doing keys is that if I am doing keys and I'm not pushing them, the chances that uh, the enchantments were the things that would have made the difference is really low. And I
Yeah.
just kind of tried to use it as a motivator to just say play better.
Yeah. Well, look, it's not a bad way to look at it, and ultimately, enchants and all this kind of stuff, they only matter in combination with just being altogether enchanted. Like, if you have 1 out of 5 items enchanted, it's not going to make a difference. But if you have 5 out of 5 items enchanted, that they can give you somewhat of
Yeah,
a output.
it's like a 1% increase doesn't seem like much, but like if there's 7 enchants, 7% is a non-trivial
Yeah.
amount.
And that's what is made to be, right? It's not made to be 20% of your damage or healing or whatever. Like, just little augmentation things for the RPG flavor.
God. Okay, no wonder they play this. Holy shit. I That's insanely strong. Good lord. All right. Okay. That is some insane throughput.
On damage or healing?
Healing.
Yeah, healing.
Like just being able to like pump out that many chain heals is whew, costs a lot of mana, but like I don't know if that's a huge issue. Is there not a subjugate right here?
There is. Doing it now.
Oh. That was a little weird.
Bit delayed a little bit. Let him delay.
Oh my god. One button? Oh. Yeah.
What are you playing?
The difference of
Totemic?
what's up? Yeah. Just one button of the chain heal off of a healing stream totem, being able to deal with that that's just insane. Oh, no, I did. Never mind. Nice. Ooh, no, dude, bad idea. I'm so sorry.
Interesting. He did have
Yeah,
the shield on him.
Yeah, but there's 2 stacks. There's 2 of the pools there, and it just doesn't look like it. Yeah, I still got 20 seconds. Yeah, I think the big thing that I remember about Totemic was just that it was so much more mana intensive.
Yeah, okay.
Because that was back when they made the announcement that they wanted mana to be a resource again, and
Yep.
then proceeded to make it only matter for like 2 classes. Uh, oh, hello.
On beta, these Umberfins were slop casting like motherfuckers. They didn't even have the internal cooldown when you interrupted their casts. People freaked the fuck out.
Yeah, casts.
Yeah, casts and like a massive bolt slop. People like Quasi were like, see, we told fucking Blizzard can't do their shit. They said they're gonna be no any casts, nothing. And everything is so fucked, it's even worse than before, blah blah blah, and we don't have any more tools because we got stripped from this fucking stuns and other things. And I'm like, come on, guys, give this to cook. Not even a month in. Every single season, they even like keep on updating the dungeons and nerf them like after 2 weeks of the season. If everything is still super hard. Like the reaction of it was priceless.
I mean, the unfortunate nature of that is how they make their money. Like if they're not outraged, it's
Oh yeah.
their bottom line.
Yeah. I agree.
It's an unfortunate side effect for how general media works nowadays.
Yeah.
How our attention is just so much more commoditized than it used to be.
Yep. Definitely. Can I have an extra love? Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Was most of the damage of this place shadow? I would assume yes. Subjugator. War Depth. War Depth is Snacky Bitch, the guy who like launches you, right?
Yeah, adept.
Yeah.
Hi. You watching my stream? Are you that bored?
Descendants. And I forgot that this build doesn't use it.
Got some. Oh, I might die. I need extra love. I might die.
Yeah. No.
A very bad overlap. With that kick there and the damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Let's finish around the cats when they had three stacks of healing stream.
Yeah, okay. What on earth are you doing that you're bored? Where are you?
I will say that feeling of panic that you get.
The secret face.
I think that is the existential dread that Frank lives with when he finds out that I'm healing.
To be honest, it's not even that, dude. Like, I just know when I can press buttons to either give myself a shield or do a little bit of a sustainability. to reduce the stagger, and then I know when they're like really gapping and there's nothing there. So especially like on a largish kind of a pool, and it is a 13, so have to be extra cautious. I'm not really like scared, like, because on the Brewmaster you do have quite a bit of a leeway. I don't think I've ever been flat out one shot in the key. Like everything is sort of trickles down.
Please. Oh God.
I'm not moving. I'm standing.
Oh
I'm standing
no,
to soak my
yeah.
shit.
I was just watching it count down, and I'm like, please no, not this way. No, this isn't how I want to go out.
Bloodlust, by the way.
Oh, that did give me a pretty solid giggle. The fact that on that boss I had pretty much every single one of the kicks.
Yeah. Like I even tried to kick.
Pretty sure.
I even tried to kick as well there once, and I still got bitten by your kick. And I was like, fuck, dude. Like I can understand
I'm
that
pretty sure it's
I've got
because
150 ms or 160 whatever I'm playing with, but surely it's not
yeah.
that much of a difference.
I mean, I think it's also just that I don't have to focus on DPSing, so I can literally just be a bit of an idiot. Just go. I can be a little too silly with how I approach the fights.
Yeah. So what's the story behind Pi, and why is it such a heated rivalry? They
I
bring it
don't
up.
know if I'd even say that it's heated. Pi is a group of people that they used to raid with.
Okay.
But if I remember correctly, one of the guys who was a founding member of the MDL, Garen, is just incredibly racist. But it was like the funny kind of racism for the most part.
I don't think there's a kind
Like,
of a funny way of racism. Like you can take it to a little bit, I
yeah,
guess, but like it depends on the people that you talk to. Like 99% of people will not understand the funny side of it.
yeah. Uh, what's
Anyway,
the right way to say it? So it didn't seem mean spirited. Let's try to put it that way.
yeah.
Like I agree that it's not something that really can ever be wholly excused, but like the difference between it sounds like they're joking versus like they're dropping a hard R constantly.
Okay.
But I think eventually they just kind of got fed up with how uh, invested that individual was in not changing his verbiage.
Okay.
That I think they eventually said, no, thank you.
Makes sense.
That being said, I'm not 100% sure. That's just kind of like the cliff notes that I remember. If you
Yeah.
want like a full story, I would
will ask somebody if I'm really interested. I thought that you might have known because you've been long
I would
enough.
ask Scrap, or if you want to be able to get the story in less than 2 hours, I would ask Frank.
Okay.
No, like I genuinely enjoy playing with Scrap because she can actually like take a joke, and like she will dish out just as much as she like that she takes, but
Oh
she
yeah,
can
for
be
sure, for sure.
very very hard to deal with when she
Yeah.
starts going
No. She's definitely got the right kind of vibe. Everybody else
yeah,
does. Like if
she's
they didn't, I wouldn't be asking to join, to be honest. That's what I mean. Like as soon as
yeah.
I heard like three podcasts or whatever, I was like, yep, I'm definitely vibing with these guys.
Oh, I don't know if you ever met Technique.
No, but I have heard stories about Technique and the reason why he is no longer in the game.
I don't know why he chose to not play.
Yeah,
I just know that he was very opinionated.
aren't we all?
Yeah, but there's a difference between having an opinion and constantly expressing that opinion.
I suppose. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Can be
That being said,
right
he
place and
was
the right time versus not.
yeah. Like the difference between a joke and a horrible statement is whether or not someone thinks it's funny.
Hmm.
Which it, it's such a weird concept. It's like that's one of those. I'm sure that that's not their takeaway that they ever want you to have, but like walking out of like DHR meetings of just like sexual harassment, the thing that I always walk away with is it's not sexual harassment if they're okay with it. And that's just such a weird concept.
Yeah,
Because
it is a
it
weird
feels like
concept.
that's one of those things where it's just like that feels like there should just be like a hard line in the sand that doesn't change, but they're like, well, no, it's like we can't exactly stop people from flirting.
No, 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 no. Well, look, it's something that is just a part of the culture. If the culture is rotten, then it will take a while before it gets better, but it won't get better on its own.
Yeah. And in fairness, I don't think technique was really all that bad until like pretty close to like the end of. See, when did he start doing that? Uh, End of Dragonflight ish.
Okay, very recently then.
Yeah,
Oh, that's a function of the balls.
but
Oh.
I don't know. He was still very. I don't know if he intended to be funny, but he was still a very, very funny individual to interact with.
Yeah, okay. So interesting. So you said that the founding member of MDL was a bit of a douchebag, and then what?
I
Frank
never
and
met him.
no, but I'm saying like, is Frank and the rest of them just got him out, kicked him out? Like, why would he just leave
Oh, I have
himself
no idea.
as a founding member?
Oh, are you talking about you talking about technique?
No, the other guy you said the one that have
Darren?
history with spy. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I have no idea, to be honest. Like that's one of those topics where it's just like I never talked to them too much about it because I guess I was technically I I was pretty close to one of the first members, if I remember correctly, but it's one of those things that I just don't really keep track of. I don't know if it matters that much.
Ah, it doesn't.
But I wasn't here for how all that went. But I just know that they used to rate with Pi, and for whatever reason they don't. They don't rate with Pi anymore, and it's just kind of an unserious rivalry of just like where are they at? Are we beating them?
Yeah.
But like I know Lithian and Scrap are still on very good terms with a lot of the people there, so like,
Yeah, yeah.
it can't be all bad.
All right. Well, whatever you do, can you please not take a ball to your face in this boss? Because you will die.
I'll do my best. I promise nothing. I am an incredibly stupid person. So
Yeah, we established that you're not already before, and you don't have to keep saying that.
wow. I I do not view myself as a particularly intelligent person. Let's put it that way.
All right. Over here, kill the tenties.
Dude, these things suck. I will say this part is a lot easier on Totemic just because you have a bunch of chain heals that you can just throw out. And they decided to make chain heal just have infinite range.
Why am I Volk? I'm not Volk. What made you think I'm Volk in this conversation that I just did?
Did you ever see the MDL podcast that Max watched?
No. Did it actually happen?
Yeah, that's kind of how we popped off. Like,
Did,
uh,
really? What?
yeah, so like there was just one day, we just have somebody post something in the Discord. And they're like, "Hey guys, Max watched our podcast and
Yeah,
was on his stream,"
that's cool.
and that's just that's kind of where a lot of the attention came from.
Oh, no, I did not get that from that at all. It was just popped on my feed one day, and I was in the mood for podcasts.
I guess that's more or less what happened with Max. Like he explains it in his video, but kind of just took it as a people keep on telling him listen to the other like 99% of
Oh,
podcasts.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
no.
yeah, yeah. I can see what
Well,
this is going.
these guys. Well, he's like these guys are very. They very explicitly themselves say like they are not world first raiders. They're not like high M plus players. So he's said he came across it one day and he's like, yeah, so let's check it out.
Yeah.
In fairness, yeah, you can get a feel for technique there too, because like that's when he was on the podcast.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
He's also very entertaining. Hi, hello.
Yeah, that kind of bound to happen. I think there was like a split
Yeah.
decision between the guys to commit or not to commit, to kill the tenties in a bad spot, surrounded by the balls, or kill the boss. And yeah,
Yeah. Nothing crazy.
nothing crazy. Okay,
I
one last obstacle, and we have bloodlust. Woo! Let's go.
yeah. I found that I am very much the opposite of a lot of people that I play with. I could not care less if I'm talking through a key. Like I find it more annoying when people like try to say clear comms in a key. But I also understand that generally I'm in the minority.
It depends on the role that you do and stuff. Like
Yeah, I've
you,
also found that like tanking. Yeah, sorry.
yeah, you saw a couple of keys that we just did with the boys, and like I had a feeling straight away that they were not quite confident. They haven't done 12s and stuff like that, so they would be a bit stressed. So like I was constantly talking non-stop, right? Going through the mechanics and stuff. But
Yeah,
as a tank, like I don't find what I'm doing too stressful, so I can kind of talk through big
yeah,
kills.
it's very much where I'm at. Like I for a while in Shadowlands. Was it Shadowlands? No, Dragonflight. In Dragonflight, I was mainly tanking and DPSing, or
Okay,
tanking and healing to the point
tanking
where like
healing.
I was legitimately like more concerned with DPSing because I just didn't do it.
Yeah.
It's like I was more stressed DPSing. And I was like, I don't know how I'm supposed to like deal with this.
Did we make it? Yeah, we did. Good.
Yeah.
And bloodlust. Okay.
Yeah. Unfortunately, this getting advanced doesn't last for a huge amount of time. So
Enough to push her to less than 50%.
yeah, but you can cover the entire thing with like a very ill-timed lust.
Plus, it's also the cooldown distribution on the players. But if they stay clean and press defensives here, then we have a solid chance.
Of one with chance. Like at the risk of straight up jinxing this is basically just done. It would require like a very, very unfortunate set of circumstances. And unfortunately that might be one of them.
Made it, made it.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. People are gonna hold their
Yeah.
offensive stuff right now, then it's gonna be good. Never mind. And we missed one.
Yeah, I definitely need to find a better middle ground between like being myself and just kind of not talking.
Oh, again, like I don't really care. At this level keys, it
Oh no,
doesn't matter.
yeah, I mean in like raid too.
Oh yeah.
Like part of it is just very much uh a lot of exasperation coming out.
Today I wasn't focused on like 3 bosses or something, or if I was focused, like for some reason it just wasn't working out quite nicely. First boss was a blast, like I've destroyed it quite nicely, but then the paladins were good as well. Um, that's about it. The other two on the farm,
I
it's
gotta pick
just
out the fact that
not working. Cool.
like Frank didn't notice that I straight up wasn't healing for like the first 2 bosses.
He will
He's
not.
like, I
He
swapped the
will.
DP.
He will notice it. You
I
swapped the
swapped the DPS. He's
DPS.
like, I thought he legitimately asked me to swap to DPS.
Yeah.
So like, so like when he,
When he's
it's like when I sent him the message of just like, hey, do you want me to swap back to healing? He's like, what do you mean you're not healing? And I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing that like you just did not clock that I wasn't healing, but like,
yeah.
I'm just like,
Uh,
yeah. He's like, well, why'd you do that? I'm like, because I thought you asked me to. He's like,
yeah.
no.
There was the question
Oh,
there about if if I get another person and they can only heal, do we need to drop somebody from the healing to the DPS side?
maybe. I mean,
Anyway,
I
it is
I don't
what it
think Ellie
is.
is like super good for single target,
I'm not
but
sure. I really am not sure. Anyway, well done.
yeah, good queue.
I I will go and take care. Have a good day.
Yeah.